A plot to blow up the Murrah Building began in 1983 with an organization known as the Covenant Sword and Arm of the Lord, located in rural Arkansas. Earlier in the mid-1970s, the CSA begins as a group of religious separatists known as the Zarephath Horeb Community Church.
The group itself, when we first went up there, had like 8 families, all young people in their 20s. All they wanted to do was move out of the cities, raise their children in an environment where there wasn't the violence, while at the same time living together, working together, learning about God together, and having that closer relationship with God. So it was very pacifistic almost as far as the group was concerned. This is in 77. In 78, we take a detour.
Eventually, the Zarephath group becomes convinced that Judgment Day is imminent, and a major shift takes place. They now begin to stockpile food and weapons and train for survival.
These people were all hunkered together, fearing the coming of Armageddon, and they felt that they had to get themselves away from society. And then gradually gotten into some splinter idea called Christian identity, which really preaches that the true lineage of God is made up of Aryans, of white people.
This is where our downfall really began. It was not so much with the guns as it was with this identity teaching. As identity sees it, the Jews are the literal descendants of the devil. And from the very beginning of creation, there's been this warfare between the white race and the Jews for control of the earth. It was a difficult revelation, but again, once we accepted it, now we begin to understand why things are occurring in the country the way that we perceive that they were occurring. And the solution would be the total elimination of Jews from the planet.
To mark the transformation from a simple religious community to soldiers of God, Zarephath changes its name to CSA, the Covenant Sword and Arm of the Lord. Its message also turns decidedly violent.
With this name, it showed the covenants of God with his people throughout all of history. The sword spoke of the judgments of God, the purification, the need for that judgment, and the arm being those people who would administer the judgment. So now we're talking more of a belief system that said it's not just God who's going to judge and bring forth wrath in this country. It's a people that are going to do this.